You're listening to Bodhi Light Tales, the podcast for mindful people on the go. Hello, this is Miao Guang, and today's Bodhi Light Tales is Cultivation Starts from the Mind. Once upon a time, Chan Master Fo Ying and the scholar Su Dongpo were meditating. Suddenly, the scholar, sitting across from the master, whispered, "Master, what do you think? How do I look to you?" The master opened his eyes and looked upon the scholar, his back straight and relaxed, legs crossed and palms rested, his demeanor composed and peaceful. After a few minutes of careful observation in silence, the master replied, "You look majestic, my dear scholar. Your eyes are shining with compassion, and your appearance is as dignified as that of the Buddha." The scholar was very much pleased with the master's observations and very happy to receive such praise. A few moments later, the master looked at the scholar and asked in return, "My dear friend, now look at me and tell me, how do I look?" The scholar paused and before replying, thought to himself, "Usually this wise monk always gets the better of me. He always finds a way to answer with deep and subtle observations that leave me baffled, speechless and lost in thought. Now is my chance to give my friend a taste of his own medicine. Let's see if I can give him an answer that will leave him guessing and wondering what I really mean." So cunningly he replied, "Master, I must be honest with you. To me, you look like a pile of ox dung." The master was very much amused by his friend's reply and immediately burst into laughter. Without asking any questions or commenting on the scholar's statement, he simply went back to meditating. The two friends completed their meditation in perfect silence and tranquility, with their humor perfectly at ease. Afterward, they bid each other farewell and parted. The scholar was much pleased with himself and thought, "Fantastic! I finally got the master back this time." He was speechless. He felt extremely proud of his clever wordplay. For the remainder of the day, the scholar bragged to anyone who would listen about his brilliance on how he had nested the great Chan master, who was lost for words. At home, the scholar boasted about his victory to his sister. Surprisingly, his younger sister merely sighed and shook her head in dismay. "No, my dear brother," she said, "I'm sorry to tell you that it is the Chan master who has bested you once again. You didn't win at all. You lost." The scholar stared at his sister, blinking in disbelief. He did not understand. "Me? I was defeated? What do you mean?" It was obvious my reply baffled the master. He was speechless. That's how much I confused him. He clearly couldn't think of a reply to my observation. So what makes you think that it was me who lost? His younger sister replied, "Perception of presence depends on one's state of mind, my dear brother. Don't you see? The master saw you as a Buddha because his mind is one with the Buddha. You, on the other hand, seeing him as a pile of ox dung shows that you only had dung in your mind." The moral of the story is that cultivation is not about showing off with clever words. The quality of one's cultivation depends on one's state of mind. and the ability to reduce bad habits such as laziness, prejudice, and harmful thoughts. It is about how to maximize our good habits in line with the path to Buddhahood. Just as Venerable Master Xing Yun tells us, if your mind is proud, you will be arrogant. If your mind is doubtful, you will be impatient. If your mind is modest, you will be astute. If your mind is pragmatic, you will be resolute. Before entering nirvana, the Buddha left his disciples the following verse: I am now in the most wonderful state of mind. When others scold me, I feel no distress. No words can unsettle me. Nirvana, life, and death are all the same to me. Those yet to be enlightened still must learn to let go of delusive and discriminating thoughts in order to achieve liberation. For them, I leave a reminder. They must clear the garden of their mind by removing poisonous weeds such as prejudice, doubt, and laziness. These poisonous weeds in our mind are delusions that cause attachment to merely seeing life as a contest of victories and defeats, including many other negative thoughts. What this story tells us is that if we look at everything and all beings with the Buddha's mind, our world and our perception of it is at one with the Buddha. But if we look at people and objects with a mind filled with ox dung, then everything is polluted and full of filth. This is Miao Guang. Thank you for listening to Bodhi Light Tales. Subscribe to us and have stories delivered to you every week. May your day be filled with happiness and wisdom.